Oh my goodness. It's actually here. Here it is. I just did about half of this video without actually pushing record, so now we're recording, hopefully. That was annoying. First off, I've wanted one of these things for a very, very long time. I really wanted one. The thing is that when I'm the kind of person who picks up a pencil at Walmart, because, you know, I really do need a pencil, and, you know, I take 5 laps around the store, 5 miles, and then I put it back and I walk out of the store. That's me. I have trouble purchasing things for some reason. I don't know. I guess that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. But this item, I really wanted to talk myself into buying it. Yet, I never actually talked myself into buying it, but it's somehow right here. Hopefully, there's a piece shaking. I hope it's not broken. Please, God, don't be broken. Here's the story of how this amazing, I'm so excited item. This is the story of how it got here. It involves multiple states, Dolly Parton, Santa Claus himself, Nintendo Land. We might even go to Canada, guys.
So sit back, relax,
and enjoy the ride. And if you have apple cider vinegar, be sure to, you know, drink along. So last year, me and my brother's other YouTube channel, Blimey Cow, had a Patreon meetup for all of the patrons who financially support us throughout the year. So anyway, during this Patreon meetup, we all decided to drive all the way to Dollywood to hang out for the day. It was one of the most fun times ever. Like, it was really awesome to finally meet everybody who supports us face to face and just actually get to hang out for once. It was really cool, and I made a lot of really great friends. On the way back from Dollywood, some of the patrons, Abby, Victory, and Susan, drove back with us to Nashville. And we all had a really great time playing Dollywood trivia, which basically consisted of me pulling up the Dollywood Wikipedia article and deriving questions from the article. Anyway, so on the way back, we found out that Victory and Susan just happened to live a few miles away from my 5th cousin in Ohio, as random as that sounds. I haven't seen this guy since I was probably 8 years old. And it just so happened that he was getting married in 6 months right before Christmas, and we were invited. So I planned to go up to Ohio with my parents so that I could see Victory and Susan, and Abby decided that she was gonna drive all the way from Canada to Ohio just to hang out. You could say that we're all pretty dedicated friends at this point. So a couple weeks before going to Ohio, we all video chat, you know, just to make sure we have some tentative plans for when we get there. And during the call, Victory and Susan's dad, who, you know, just happens to look like a very fit Santa Claus, hijacked the video chat as Santa Claus and asked me jokingly if, you know, I had been a good boy that year and what I wanted for Christmas. So jokingly, you know, I say the one item that, you know, I search 24/7 online. I have like every single tab open that I've, you know, why have I never closed them? 5 windows. So we're all laughing and stuff, and Santa leaves, and then we all finish making our plans for Ohio. Well, fast forward to Ohio. I forgot where the story was going. I get there, it's 100 degrees below zero. That's not true. It was a frozen tundra, that is true. Get on track, Jordan. And I get to Victory and Susan's house, and I get to meet Santa face to face. You thought he was fake, he's not. So I asked Santa, of course, hey, where's my present, you know? I've been a good boy. And looking back now, he acted awkwardly when I asked him that, and you know, I'm oblivious half the time. So me, Victory, Susan, Abby, Janae, aka Janae, all playing Nintendo Land for like, you know, 3 hours. We got a little too into it. Mario Chase, sweet days. But then, all of a sudden, Susan's like, hey, Jordan, did you look under the Christmas tree? And I was like, why would I do that? I don't live here. I'm just a guy from Tennessee. I look over and there's like, you know, a ton of presents, and I'm like, wow, Susan, are all these presents for me? Thanks. And she said, unfortunately no, but there is something under there for you. And what did I find? Ta-da! Now, I have no clue what is inside this envelope. I'm totally oblivious, again, as usual. But I open it up, and first thing I see is a picture of the thing that I've wanted for, you know, forever. And then I realized, oh right, you know, I told Santa that this is what I wanted, and so they like printed out a picture of it and put it in this envelope, you know, just to be funny. And so, you know, I'm laughing a little bit. I'm like, guys, that's really funny. And then I see there's a letter, and so, you know, I start reading the letter, and it says, Dear Mr. Taylor, for the past 4+ years, I have set aside a certain percentage of my income for God. I call it my God Fund. This is in addition to the 10% tithe. At the end of every year, I give the money to whomever God places on my heart, and this year, I felt led to put it toward an item you asked Santa for. Please see the enclosed paperwork for a picture and specifics of the item in particular slated to arrive at your house before Christmas. My favorite channel on YouTube just so happens to be the Jordan Michael Taylor channel. My favorite videos are Jordan's Messages, and I have enjoyed many hours of Blimey Cow's productions. Thanks for always bringing cheer to my week. It is refreshing and encouraging to see people my age who follow God and aren't afraid to make their beliefs known. I pray that God continues to bless the ministry that is Blimey Cow and continues to guide and direct you personally on your journey through life. Blessings, Susan. And, you know, so then I realized that, you know, it wasn't just a picture of the thing that I've always wanted, and like I was actually gonna get it and be able to utilize it for stuff for my channel, and that, you know, that really meant a lot to me. And I gave Susan a really big hug and was probably crying a little bit, you know, tearing up. You know, I wasn't like sobbing or anything over here. You know, I kept it together, and I told her that, you know, she didn't have to do that, like, but she said that she really wanted to, and you know, so, you know, I accepted it, and it finally came, and I mean, the generosity, seriously, like, that was a moment in time. That was a moment in time. And yeah, I'm gonna open this thing up and show you guys what this thing is. And Susan, seriously, thank you so much for getting me this. And, you know, what you did really made me reevaluate, you know, my habits of giving, and, you know, really helped me to want to give more than I already do. And yeah, so thanks for, you know, unintentionally teaching me something through all of this. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna open this thing now. This is what I'm gonna do. The big reveal. Okay, I think we're figuring this out, gang. Seriously not good at opening stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I cannot believe it. It's actually here. Oh boy. Here it is. Here it is, guys. But you know what? Instead of showing you what this is, how about I show you what this thing is? Alright, so I'm not gonna be very good at this thing yet, so just bear with me. This is gonna be fun.
Streams from your eyelids with captains a-sailing, young boys behind sails, tablecloths and sheets. Love among them, I see you, your bow facing forward. Behind you I stand with a rope of release. Behind you I stand with a rope of release. My feet holding shoreline, now quickly escaping. Streams run to rivers, and rivers, you know, have wide bounds that leave no control for your taking. So close your wet eyes as you float.
Seriously, Susan, thank you. I'm gonna learn how to fly this thing so that I am 100% guaranteed not to crash it. And I'm gonna utilize this so much and do some videos that I've really wanted to do for a while, but haven't really had the capability of getting the shots that I needed. So yeah, I'm gonna get right on that. Hopefully we can get together again soon, before the next meetup.
And find a place to look besides your eyes.